Hey world, this your boy D Tubbs, and I'm gonna be cooking with my kids today. We're gonna be making the spaghetti. It's obvious y'all came here to learn, so we're gonna do the little baked spaghetti, and we're gonna be cooking with the kids, and we're gonna get this rolling. All right, so we got the Italian meat. I use ground turkey. You can use whatever you prefer. The 1 pound. We got the Prego fresh mushroom. I always like this one. It just seems to taste better to me out of all of them. Then I will be using the green pepper, you know, just to splice it up a little bit when I cook my meat. Then I'm using the spaghetti. Then you got the mozzarella. And then we'll be using this sauce today. It's the spaghetti sauce, and this is the paste I will be using today. You always gotta have that sugar, just to put in a little bit of sugar. So this is what I'll be using. I'll be using this pan. I thought I had a smaller one, but we'll just go with this pan for today, just to bake. All right, let's get to it. Always remember, make sure you wash your hands and your kids wash their hands. No germs at all. Come on, Dana. Let's roll. So we just want to start off with making sure our hands is clean and getting it all rolling. And another thing is when you cook, I already did this. So make sure you keep your kids safe and away from the hot stove when you're doing it. Make sure you teach them what to do. All right, so pretty much I'm just using this seasoning, and I'm just going in and just covering the whole meat. And I'm using onion powder for this one, just sprinkling across. I got this from my mom, so shout out to my mom on this, teaching me how to do spaghetti. Italian season, and I'm just sprinkling it across. I'm not really doing measurements, because once you know it, you don't really do measurements. So to you guys, what I would say is always go with your eye, and it's okay to season the meat. Just sprinkle it across. Season and salt, and just sprinkling it across. You can see what I'm doing. Just getting it fully covered. Salt, I don't use a lot of it. I use the sea salt. Just sprinkle a little bit. Pepper. Making sure it get nice and neat over it. I like to season mine on the thing. I just open the wrapper and just season it just like that. Now, when it goes to seasoning the other side, I put it in there, slap it on there, and I let this side cook. And I just want to season the other side up. They're nice and glazed. Fill up the whole thing. Like my mom always told me, it's okay. Season the meat. Don't be scared to season the meat. Onion. Italian. I'm not really using a lot. Sometimes you don't need all that extra stuff. Just going through. Throwing a little bit of salt on that thing. Ain't that right, Yvonne?
Yeah.
Oh. Sprinkle a little bit. Okay. Now, pretty much, you let that simmer on the plate just like how I got it. And I'm gonna be using this meat grinder. It's a Betty meat grinder, Betty Crock. This is the best thing to do. You don't want to use no. How many people use one of these? How many people use one of these? How many people, don't tell me y'all use this. So this is the best thing when you want to grind up meat. I think so. I like it. So this is what I use. And it's easy for the kids to use too if you need to. So I got this simmering right now on one side. Usually sometimes, I'm going to just show y'all how I do it sometimes. Sometimes I just flip it over. You see that? I flip it over sometimes just to let that seasoning cook on both sides. Because the thing with turkey, it cooks different than ground chuck meat, beef. Sorry. So I'm gonna just be letting that sit for a little bit. And we're gonna get right into it, and then we're gonna start grinding it up. That's what you wanna do, grind it up, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna get right to it here in a second. Here we go. Grind it up, hit it up, twist it up, grind it up. Come here, baby. There you go. There you go. Back to scary, you gotta twist it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, since I will be baking, I'm gonna just go ahead and start up the bake to about 375, 380. And I'm gonna just get that preheated so it can already be heated up by the time we get it baking. You gonna sit there or you gonna cook? Which one? Which one? Come on. You don't wanna cook? There you go, baby. Chop that meat up. Chop, 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 chop. It's so much easier when you got one of these dicers. Oh, and by the way, you can get this from Walmart. And if you want to know specifically, because Walmart usually has them in the aisle, in the food aisles, like in the refrigerator, like where they have it on the side at. So specifically get one of these from Walmart. You got it? Go ahead, chop it up. Chop it up by yourself. There you go. There you go. There you go. Like that. Let your brother go ahead and slice it up now. Here, here. Keep your hands back. Put your hand right here so you can have it stable. Scoot it around. Chop that up. Sometimes it ain't always about going to the park. You know, they like to cook just as well. As long as you teach them and to stay away from the stove. This is when you add in the bell pepper. Usually I like to let the meat cook first, and then I just want to slice up the bell pepper. It ain't got to be perfect. Usually just cut out the middle like that. Get that to the side. I usually want to use big cuts, and sometimes I just want to dice it, get some of that juice in there. Sometimes I do that. I just want to throw it in. Just want to throw it in. Just throwing big dices in. This is just a seasoning. I like bell peppers in mine. You don't have to use them, but I do put bell peppers in just to give it some flavor. All right. Smash them down in a little bit. Dice them up, stir them in. Turn that heat back up a little bit. Just want to get that going. Smell good too when you do it like that. All right, while he's stirring that, I'm gonna go and get my water boiled in. I'm gonna start boiling up my water so we can have those noodles ready. Stir it up, stir it up. Yeah, there you go. Just don't do it too fast. Just nicely stir it, nicely stir it. Okay, see that? You've been here before. Stir that in, stir that in. All right, so now we got everything browned up. All right, so this is when I want to get in my Prego. Get my Prego in. I'm gonna just pour this in there. Turn it down a little bit. I usually like to go around in a circle. I'm real detailed with everything, so I'll be using this. Let me plug this in over here. Clean off our tops. Put it right here. Alright. You can press the button. Press this button. Press down. Nope, we gotta keep on going all the way. It's done. Pour it in. There you go. There you go. Good job.
No more.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Alright. Then we want to go in with our paste. Just go ahead and use this paste. The paste is like, to me, it usually calms down the sauce so it ain't too saucy. You ready? Press that button. You ready? Alright, you want to scoop. There you go. Take that big scoop. Get a tablespoon. Hurry up and drop it in there. Drop it in there. Take another scoop. Drop it in there. Another scoop of that. I used to use Heinz, but this tastes a little bit better than Heinz to me, so. And then I want to get a spoon.
Spoon?
Yep, stir it up. Stir it up. You can just stir it. You want to stir it? There you go. Stir it up. There you go. You whipping it. You know how to whip the wrist, Dana. You know how to whip that wrist, don't you?
Oh, do it. I want some.
Stay back, stay back, stay back. Can't be too close, okay? We're gonna scoop this.
I will be a circle. No, I will do it.
Alright, so I'm gonna just be adding a little bit of butter to my noodles. Season them up a little bit. And then I want to go back in with my Italian sauce. I mean, my Italian seasoning. And just kind of just sprinkle that over the top. And then get a little bit of my onion powder. Sprinkle that just a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Stir it up. My noodles is almost done. Just get that up in there, stir it around. And be good to go. Now when you boil your water, you always want to boil your water first. And then put a little salt in it. Add a little salt, just a little bit. Always want to keep it at a stir a little bit too. You don't want it to sit for too long and they start to stick together. Your hands at once. Alright, you guys, this is the best part right here. This is my fiberware. However you say that brand. And look, this is the exclusive part about it. Dump that water, dump it out. Some of them might get stick to the bottom, just get your spoon. Stir it up in there. Some of them are still stuck together a little bit. So I'm gonna just pitch those. I don't even want. All right, I'm about to go ahead and put the bread in.
Hey.
Throw that in real quick. All right. Come up here with me, Devon. Have you as my witness, okay? Just want to pour the meat in.
Why'd you do that?
The reason why I'm doing this is I'm just pouring the meat at the bottom. I like to layer my stuff. I mean, the pan is a little bit too big anyway. You know, this is all I had. So, I just want to layer it, okay?
Okay.
We're just layering it right now. Just want to get some meat at the bottom.
The bottom.
Yep, at the bottom.
What bottom? Alright, don't drop it.
I won't.
And you go
Bam,
down.
bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
See that? And then we want to go get some cheese.
Cheese.
Get that cheese out.
I'll go get that applesauce. I got it.
Cheese out.
Cheese.
Just want to sprinkle it.
Sprinkle it. I'm gonna
come on.
try.
Sprinkle it. Not too hard, just a little bit, okay? Just want to get it out. This is the best part. This is why I like this thing so much. Watch it drop. Ooh, that's the fast way out.
Yeah.
Bam. I love that thing. I had to spend a lot of money on that one. Just for that. All right, so we want to go ahead. This little tool right here.
I want to try.
Yeah, go ahead. Just spread it out. You just want to spread it out like that, okay?
Okay.
Here, push it out. Push it out to the corner. Yep. Just push it out to the corner. Just want to make sure we spread it out.
Daddy.
Okay. All right, you ready? You gotta watch, okay? We just watch it. We're just gonna pour it.
Pour it.
Well, we're gonna pour it in there.
Pour it in there.
Ain't like we got enough meat. It seems like.
Yeah.
But that's fine. We still gonna eat it.
Still gonna eat it.
Still gonna whip it up right.
Whip it up.
Say, whip it up right.
Whip it up. Why don't you? Yeah. This is
All right.
Hey, don't hold me.
Down in the sink.
Put it in the sink.
Here, you're gonna stir it up. Go ahead and stir it.
No.
Well, y'all do everything so slow motion, but if y'all gonna take something out of somebody's room, y'all wanna hurry up with that. Go ahead. Bang, bang, bang.
You can.
All right, we're done. Now, we just want to get this cheese.
Cheese.
Say cheese. And just pour it in there. Put that on there. Like,
What? Huh? What?
yeah, go like this.
I want to try.
Go like this.
I want to try. Cheese. You know what I want to try. I want to try.
Better not been touching.
I want to try. Just a little bit. No. I'm trying. Right?
Now we just gotta hit that seasoning. I don't want you to pour too much. We just want to sprinkle this. This is just for the look.
That's not
Sprinkle that Italian season on there just for the look. Just to dress it up. Don't you know, like when you get ready and you put some earrings on, is exactly what it is. Just spicing it up a little bit.
Ew.
All right, now we're gonna put this in the oven for 380. We're gonna put it in there for, you know, maybe about 10, 15 minutes. And then we'll be all ready to go. Bam.
What? What, Daddy?
See that? Look good.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you don't forget to click that notification bell. Ring-a-ding, bling.
Ding, bling.
I'll catch up with y'all later.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.